Imagine what Kizito mom is actually asking Kizito to do. Like, they don't want that girl to ever get justice or to ever know herself. They want her to always live in their shadow. Thank you so very much, guys, for the like, for the share, for everything. I don't take it for granted. On this episode, I'm so glad to tell you that very soon Kizito is going to jail because his ex-wife is actually on the case of Angel, and she know very well that she know what Kizito can do, and hence he know how to fight him. And Angel on her own have decided, like, the only advice anybody can actually give, as in you can take seriously, is the advice that you sit down and you speak to your spirit. You and your spirit have conversation. So now Angel and her spirit have actually discussed, and guys, I believe she's going to wake up now, because her inner self already told her that she needs to wake up. So here comes my own story. Kizito is even better than my husband. Like, I mean, I am wearing a clothes of another person while saying this story right now. So my husband is far worse than Kizito, because, guys, I married this man. Yes, I was very young. That was after my that was after my junior secondary school, which is JS3. So I saw this guy. He came to stay with one place like that close to our house. So we fell in love and we got married. But during the preparation of the marriage, I was warned, but because I was love and I loved him and I was naive, so even I went ahead and I got married to him, guys. And when I got married to this guy, even before the marriage, the maltreatment has been there, but I felt it's going to change it. I felt it's something that I'm going to, like, I can handle. I felt that people giving me advice don't want me to get married before then. And then, guys, that was how we left. Even before the whole everything, do you know that even while he was driving his father's car with me, one leg of my shoe, actually, he pushed me down from the car. One leg of my shoe actually was in the car he drove. But everybody was telling me, no, don't go on with this thing. That was why I said, even before you fall in love, use your head. Yes, it's not every love you should fall into. I don't know if that's a thing, but it's not everything. At times, use your sense. At times, listen to people. At times it's good to listen to people, but use your head. So, guys, as I was saying, so when we finally relocated to the northern part of the country, what I'm telling you is a true life story. We relocated to the northern part of the country, where I gave birth to 3 of my girls. When I was giving birth to a girl, do you know that this man does not provide? Do you know why I said that Kizito is actually better than him? Because he doesn't provide at all. He could even, I might be in labor. In fact, I will be in labor, and he will leave me there, dress up to go to a party, dress up to go and chase other women, dress up. He will not provide for us. He will beat me, like he will tie my 2 hands and my 2 legs, even when he wants to have fun with me. In the presence of my children, they could cry, they could shed tears, but then they don't have any solution. Then my siblings could come to my aid, buy me clothes, buy me food, and guess what? This man will still come, take the food and go and give it to his girlfriend. Did I tell you that he actually impregnated 3 girls? He impregnated 3 girls and took my food to them and be feeding them. He don't contribute to the house, and even whenever he buy provisions, what I mean by provision is like buying the milk and all the like tea, whenever he does that, he will hide it on top ceiling. Nigerian houses, we used to have ceiling. He will open the ceiling, hide it there, so that I and my children cannot eat from it. Guys, he doesn't support the house. All he does is when he come back, when he feel like beating, he beats me with iron, different types of whip that he can find. He will just use it on me. And then when I run home, my elder brother will say, I asked you not to marry him. I asked you to be useful to yourself and go to school. But since you want to marry him, you will marry. That your parents that gave you out into that marriage is no more. So you must finish that marriage that you have started. So the beating continued, guys, continued. I was thinking, oh, maybe because I was having girls' children, that is what is making him to go out to impregnate this thing. Then I was having 4 girls as at this point. I went ahead, I got pregnant again. Pregnant, with our normal stuff. I got pregnant again, and thank God this time it becomes a boy. And I thought that everything would be okay, but no. I don't know if it went to worse. He doesn't provide. And when my siblings provide, from this time we relocated to the eastern part of the country. It was not easy, but thank God I was blessed with so many sweet sisters and brothers that actually help. Then when we were in the northern part of the country, guys, this man can leave me in the house with the children. With my pregnancy, I could hawk food, I could hawk different type of thing just to provide for I and my children. And guess what? Even when he comes back, beating might still follow. And the beating that I'm talking about is not just like whips that nothing will even prompt. So now we are at the eastern side of the country. He was arrested for one kind of thing that he did, mostly women issue and all that. So finally we located, my siblings actually looked for a house for me, and I started staying with my children. Then that was 4 of them. We started staying there, and my siblings, thank God, they used to help. Do you know the meaning of when your neighbor wants to insult you? Your neighbor will say, look at you, as beautiful as you are, as elegant as you are, that your husband will soon come back now to whip you with belt, to whip you with koboko. I don't know if you know what is koboko, those whips that soldiers used to carry, to whip you, to do you like you're nobody. Then you can't even talk in public, you can't even do anything, because even in the presence of, in fact, we were practically, even the house that my siblings rented for me, he practically come to join us there. But I couldn't chase him out because he's the father of my children. And guess what? I love him with my life. So funny, right? I love him with my life. That's why I say that before you love any man, make sure the man is what you love. I know people don't fall in love with their sense at time, but in this generation, please try and fall in love with your sense. So you I know by now you'll be asking me, doesn't the man have, yes, he have siblings. He had father, the father who couldn't do anything to help me. The father is a big man who couldn't do anything to help me. He has sisters, he has brothers. None of them are better than each other. Even the one that you feel that is better than the other one, like, I don't know how he does it. He has a way of manipulating everything. Even when this one pities you, he have a way of manipulating them. No, like, in fact, they are not there. It's just I and my children and their maternal home. Yes, I and my children. My husband is actually the first son of the family. The father is rich. Guess what, guys? In fact, this story is going to have part 2, because so many things actually happen. But thank God for today. Thank God for today. Even though he is not still useful in the life of my children, I thank God for not allowing my children to end up in the streets like so many kids. So guys, I seek for woman rights activists, woman rights help, so that he can at least be supporting me in the feeding of the children, because it's not easy. Because at this point I was talking to you now, I have 6 children, 2 boys and 4 girls. So guys, I actually forced him into paying child support with the help of women rights lawyers. They didn't, in Nigeria, law don't work. It only work on people that has money. Yeah, if you don't have money, there is nothing. You don't have any rights to any good thing. Yeah, yes. You need to have money, you need to have connection for anything to work for you. So guys, I did this thing. The human rights activist told him you need to be paying, that if you don't pay, blah 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 blah. At the end of the day, I only wasted money because he is not paying any damn, any kobo. He's not giving. So is this 6 children plus me, plus my God, and plus my siblings, who always come to my aid even when they don't even have much, yet they still love me. So guys, this story is going to have part 2. Thank God that Angel is having the justice that she actually desire. But guys, my case was worse than Angel's own. I know you'll be asking, why didn't I leave? Don't worry, in the part 2 of this video, you are going to know why. I love you so very much. Don't forget to share, don't forget to like, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you. Happy Sunday from me to you. Oh, so some fun.